The final funeral rites of gentleman Mike Ejeagha drew family, friends, and admirers to Umuagba village, Ejeagha, as they gathered to celebrate a man whose life and music were steeped in wisdom and cultural pride. Born on April 4th, 1930, the renowned folklorist, songwriter, and guitarist carved a niche for himself as one of Nigeria's most respected musical storytellers. His works, rich in Igbo proverbs and moral lessons, shaped generations and preserved Igbo identity through melody and narrative. The Catholic Bishop of Enugu Diocese, Most Reverend Callistus Onaga, who officiated at the funeral service, called on family members of the late legendary folklorist and all who gathered for the funeral to uphold the virtues of humility, selflessness, and mortal respect that defined the life of the departed music icon. Onaga noted that true greatness lies in living for others, a life Ejeagha embodied through his songs of patience, love, and kindness.
This is a man who really used music to convert people. In our own evangelization standard, it's a very wonderful homilist because he spoke to the hearts of people. Not like the modern things we have now. I'm not saying you are not playing good music now, but like even the preacher pointed out, his lyrics carry a lot of life philosophy.
Spiritual director to the late folklorist, Reverend Father Benjamin Achi, pledged to help sustain Ejeagha's moral artistic legacy, describing him as a man who preached virtue through melody.
And I'm so happy. I feel fulfilled that I kept it to the end. The day he was laid to rest, I was told, I gave him the last sacrament the night before anyway. So eventually when he passed on, I had also that very privilege of laying him to rest, celebrating the mass that laid him to rest. And today we are here again for his funeral. So far I have records of some of his songs. A good number of his songs are in most of the streaming platforms, get them in Audio Mark, and well, a good number of them, yes. So I have a lot of them in MP3 already, but there are, I will still go in search of more. I have especially the award-winning songs, the most popular ones, the iconic ones, the award-winning ones. I have those, but I'll still go in search of more.
Members of Ejeagha's family described their father as a humble and disciplined man whose humor, faith, and wisdom guided not just their home, but the entire community.
Since we buried him, it has not been easy to plan for this particular event that is happening today. Because he's a man that endeared himself to the world, and the world over equally loves him. So we did everything possible to see what we can do to satisfy or to carry everybody along. People in different walks of life, and today it is happening. Even the Bishop of Catholic Diocese Enugu, the former governor of Anambra State, the name of His Excellency Chief Peter Obi, he visited my father. He came here in the morning. He was here around 8:30.
We give God all the glory for all He has done for us. So our daddy was a great man, an amazing one at that. He was a kind, loving, and gentle man.
Dignitaries in attendance, including the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, and Chima Obieze of the Enugu State House of Assembly, noted that Ejeagha's life transcended fame and said his life was that of purpose, peace, and impact.
I am here today because it is the personality of Mike Ejeagha. If not, I lost my aunt, and my dad's immediate younger sister is being buried today, right now, in Akamoe. But I have to leave that burial to be here because we're not talking about any other person than gentleman Mike Ejeagha, who is not only a representative, a voice for the Ejeagha people. He is a voice for Enugu State, a voice for the Igbo race.
Indeed, an old cameraman at 73. So I've been working with Mike Ejeagha for too long a time. And the man, Mike Ejeagha, is a bosom friend, and he liked me so much. When I was growing up as a cameraman, I've been covering his activities. Everybody knows that the man is, in fact,
most humane human being I've ever seen.
He has paid his own dues and he lived a life worthy of emulation. So people should emulate him. That's why he lasted for so long. That's why he lived up to 95 years before he died, because he lived a good life. So I urge every politician or any musician to live the way the Mike Ejeagha lived.
For over 6 decades, gentleman Mike Ejeagha entertained, educated, and inspired audience with timeless hits like Omekago, Kesi Leonisi Oche, Owamgbede Kamma, and Jam Nando. With over 300 record works, his influence on Igbo Highlife and storytelling remains unmatched. Gentleman Mike Ejeagha lived what he sang, a life guided by wisdom, humility, and peace. His melody may have ended, but his message will echo through generations, reminding all indeed, Owamgbede Kamma, life when lived well shines brightest at twilight. From Ejeagha local government area, Chinemere Mikibuna, Signature TV News.